Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here. I want to talk about Facebook-owned WhatsApp because we now have proof that WhatsApp isn't private. And I've been talking about this for years, but thanks to great reporting by Peter Elkind, Jack Gillum, and Craig Silverman at ProPublica, now we have the proof. And here's what's going on. So let's go back to 2019. Mark Zuckerberg unveiled a quote-unquote new privacy-focused vision for Facebook. He cited the company's global messaging service, WhatsApp, basically a secure end-to-end encrypted model that we will talk about very soon. He cited WhatsApp as essentially the model for Facebook. Now, he also acknowledged, and I quote, "We don't currently have a strong reputation for building privacy protective services." He went on to also write, and I quote again, "I believe the future of communication will increasingly shift to private encrypted services where people can be confident that what they say to each other stays secure and their messages and content won't stick around forever. This is the future I hope we will bring about. We plan to build this the way we've developed WhatsApp," meaning when they bought WhatsApp, they got to developing, and that's what we're going to talk about. Now, Mr. Zuckerberg also said that the company was planning to apply to Instagram and Facebook Messenger end-to-end encryption. Now, if you're not familiar with what this is, it basically converts all of your messages into an encryption standard that essentially cannot be read by anybody except when it's unlocked and reaches its final destination. Meaning, if I send you a message on WhatsApp, it's encrypted on my phone, it's encrypted through the internet, and it's encrypted on your phone until you unlock it. Meaning, nobody can read this. WhatsApp messages are apparently so secure that not even Facebook can read this, essentially read your messages, and that's exactly what Mark Zuckerberg said to a 2018 U.S. Senate in the hearing after the Cambridge Analytica basically scandal. And I quote, "We don't see any of the content in WhatsApp." Now, WhatsApp basically pounds this point home so frequently that it basically a message automatically appears on screen before you, the user, send a message, and I quote that message, "No one outside of this chat, not even WhatsApp, can read or listen to them," and that is blatantly false. WhatsApp has more than 1,000 contract workers, basically in office buildings in Austin, Texas, Dublin, Ireland, and Singapore, where they are examining millions of pieces of your WhatsApp content and everybody's WhatsApp content around the globe. Now, these workers are using special Facebook software to sift through streams of these private messages, images, and videos that have been reported basically by WhatsApp users to WhatsApp as improper and then screened through the company's artificial intelligence systems. WhatsApp's director of communication, Carl Woog, acknowledged that the teams of contractors in Austin and elsewhere that review WhatsApp messages to identify and remove the worst abusers actually do exist. He acknowledged this. And here's the thing, though. This actually proves that they don't have end-to-end encryption in WhatsApp, because if they did, they wouldn't be able to read any of this. The company actually can and does read the messages that Mark Zuckerberg literally told the United States Senate that they couldn't see. He literally lied to Congress, and the WhatsApp director went on the record to admit that they actually do this, as reported by ProPublica. And this isn't the only way that Facebook has undone the privacy on their quote-unquote most secure platform. When WhatsApp was developed prior to it being purchased by Facebook, WhatsApp basically touted this as end-to-end, that WhatsApp wouldn't indeed see it. When Facebook absorbed this, they apparently have undone that. Now, many of the assertions by content moderators working for WhatsApp that ProPublica interviewed have basically confirmed, have had all of their accounts confirmed by a confidential whistleblower complaint filed last year with the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission. This is the SEC. Now, this complaint, which ProPublica also obtained, details WhatsApp's extensive use of outside contractors, artificial intelligence systems, and account information to examine messages, images, and videos that people are sending in WhatsApp. It alleges that the company's claims of protecting users' privacy are simply false. Quote, we haven't seen this complaint, according to a Facebook spokesperson. The SEC has taken no public action on it, according to an agency spokesperson who declined to comment. Now, here's the thing. I have written and I have done videos and podcasts and even items on my own radio show about WhatsApp security. ProPublica has done an excellent reporting job here, but honestly, this shouldn't be news to anybody. We have known about WhatsApp issues for years, and I will give you this exact date here on August 4th, 2019. I actually did one of my daily videos and podcasts and eventually put it on my radio show entitled, and I quote, "If you think WhatsApp is private and secure, think again." That video has thousands of views, for the record, because people are realizing that WhatsApp simply isn't secure, and ProPublica proved it. Now, that video that I did talked about Facebook's plan to put an artificial intelligence, algorithm on your actual device, your iPhone or your Android, to basically scan messages from the WhatsApp app in your phone for basically content moderation. I talked about why in that I already thought that was in place. The mere fact that they are putting something there that allows them to see this is essentially important. And also, whoever owns the decryption keys, or owns rather the encryption keys, can decrypt a device. And if the establishment of encryption is being done by Facebook's infrastructure, there's no reason to say that they wouldn't be able to decrypt it and read the messages. And this is what we're seeing. When the message is on your phone and you have reported it, or even if you don't have to report it, they can actually pull that straight from there, and here we are. It's nice to be vindicated after 2 years after that. So understand, if you use WhatsApp, the privacy that you were promised is simply not there. And there are plenty of other competitors out there that do offer that. So for example, if you want an end-to-end secure messaging platform that is known good, it's actually run by a nonprofit, is Signal. Signal works on basically iPhone, it works on Android, and as far as we know, it is completely secure. They don't collect any information, and Signal is one of many. I'm not sitting here promoting them. There's plenty of those out there that you can go ahead and find, but WhatsApp, understanding Facebook's business model, is not as secure as they basically say it is. ProPublica proved that, and so if you're a WhatsApp user, you can't say you haven't been told. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP, and please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please stay private, especially you WhatsApp users. Thanks, everyone.